Another episode of Socratic Gamers here again with Arvil Rivacencio, aka Dawn of York Strong. Yep. And yeah, so tell me, Arvil, what's it like being a YouTuber?
A YouTuber Dawn. So one thing that I noticed, and it's actually kind of exciting, is getting like residents coming up to me who are not from Stong.
Mm-hmm. Go pick up some.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know how to get out of this.
We would turn around and
Yeah.
we would exit through the main door into the garage.
Where's that?
Right there, main door to your left.
This?
Yes. Exit garage. Enter garage.
Enter garage.
Sweet. Okay, cool. So you're saying, what's it like being a YouTuber at York University?
And it's
Hashtag say turnips.
Hashtag sad turnips.
Turn it up. Turnip up.
Shout out to BJ for the sticker design. Am I getting the bike again?
Yeah, get the bike.
Oh man, I hate the bike.
All right, so yeah, tell me what's it like being a YouTuber?
I love it. I love being a YouTuber at York, and the publicity is actually getting pretty big.
Nice.
I hit 193.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
really good.
193 now.
How fast did that cat get you? Because I remember when you were telling me, you're like, oh, I got a bunch more subscribers and stuff. Like, how long did it take you to get 193?
How long did it take? I'd say 2 months. I know it's been up since August, but I don't really count the first month because that was just like family.
Yeah.
And then when I got into school, it blew up.
Hold on, quick pause. Press.
Yeah,
it.
I was like, I need to get to the map.
Map. Right there. X. Yep. Go down. You'll see a. Interesting. There it is. Good. Okay. Cool. And we'll do one resupply because I gotta bounce.
Yes.
So yeah, you were saying so. So you really blew up within 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months it started blowing up, and I think right after the we have these stickers printed out.
Yeah.
I feel like because the plan is to spread it all over the other residences.
Nice.
So far it's only been exposed to basically like my floors.
Yeah.
And then with a little bit of publicity coming from my window because I put sad turnips on my window.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really think because like people on my floor, like my residents, told me that they'll make a little team for sad turnips.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
And then with those stickers, they'll just go on each floor.
Awesome.
Oh, I missed a turn. Go on each floor and then just slide underneath everyone's door.
Cool. All right, let's talk about some marketing tactics. So you said you put. Actually, wait, no. Before we talk about that, do you consider yourself a YouTuber?
See, that's the crazy thing.
And when do you consider yourself? Like, if you don't, when do you consider yourself a YouTuber?
Before with YouTube, right? Because I watched Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
I saw Casey Neistat.
Shout out to Casey Neistat. That guy's sick.
Shout out to Casey Neistat. Copying out his setup, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. When I watched Casey Neistat, right? I think okay, YouTubers are just like these people that make videos and everything like that. They get all these views, but they're just really like living. And I realize that now that a YouTuber is like specifically vloggers. Circle.
Cool.
Specifically vloggers. All they do is just like they just video their life and then they share it.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
And that's where my idea of like a YouTuber was like. Oh shit, like I guess I am a YouTuber after people started saying, oh shit, you're the YouTuber for sad turnips?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
nice.
It hit me because I was like, oh man, yeah, I am a YouTuber.
For sure.
Yeah. So
it's interesting because like you didn't set up it always like if it comes authentically and organically, it always seems to happen like that. You don't actually consider yourself it until you're told like, oh, you are it.
Yeah.
You know.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because and then once you get to that point, because now like it's the whole fanboy thing, right? It's not there anymore. It's like, oh, you're just another. We're just videoing ourselves, and people are enjoying.
For sure.
It. Yeah,
exactly. You pierce the veil of like illusion, and you realize like, okay, these are just people literally with the same setup I have.
That's it.
And they're just editing.
Yeah, that's it.
You know? But see, like, so I find like so I've recently transitioned from being like web designer. Like that was like, because I was like, oh, let me get a job, let me just call myself a web designer, to like blogger. And like I was looking at my own stuff. I'm like, I do write a lot, but I find that in like being a YouTuber or being a blogger, it forces you to live life, because it's like, what content do I have? You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's
your
another
job,
one.
right? Your job ultimately becomes like living at that point. You know, so
Just straight living, man.
yeah, right.
That's
for
why
sure.
I put Don Living.
That's cool. That's cool.
Which isn't actually the reason. I just thought of the name, which is why like it's also kind of blowing my mind, where it's like, oh, this is happening, and it's just coming into place, you know.
For sure.
Like the Don life, like becoming a Don. I was on the waiting list and all that stuff, and then I got the job. I'm like, oh, sick. And then I realized, like, after I was videoing everything, like as I video, I have something to do every day, and I'm like, oh man, because I'm a Don, I have content.
Exactly. Yeah, your life becomes content, you know?
That's it.
And like, and so like,
I made it.
but it's funny because it's like, if we all just kind of like highlighted our day.
Yeah.
It's like today we walked through a farmer's market, right? And like, how many people walk through farmers markets? How many people go to like Best Buy? How many people like do all these things, but like they're not promoted in a specific way? So like people think that their lives are very boring, but it's like, no, your life is very exciting. You're just not thinking of it as exciting.
Yeah.
But because you're watching me YouTube it makes you, you know.
And that adds on to how a lot. I've had maybe 4 residents now come up to me like, you make me want to make videos. I'm like, you could totally make videos. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See,
but, like
exactly.
your videos make me want to make videos, and I'm like, you could do it.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
But see, it's like you didn't set out to like spark people. You were just doing it for yourself, and then it was like the people that wanted to know came towards you, right? There was no pushing. Yeah. So all right,
Not trying to fix anything, you know.
no force. Just let it happen. No force to fix.
What am I doing? Yeah, supplies.
Steel supplies. So I mean, even with this, like these quote podcasts unquote are just really conversations in front of us playing video games right now. But then it's like, oh, dude, I want to be a podcaster. It's like, of course you could. Like, you know, just do it.
Then just do it.
You know.
And then it's just like the
press B again.
Yeah. Oh, you mean?
Oh yeah.
Shout out to not Xbox.
Yeah. All right. Continue. Yeah, you're saying.
It's the because I have a friend right now who wants to do YouTube, but they know that it's just their fear that's holding them back. They said, I'm too scared.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're aware of it. And all they want to do is just make videos. I'm like, wait, why do you want to make videos? Because I just want to like video myself working out and stuff. He wants to do a fitness channel.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but
well, there's the danger of narcissism too, though.
That is also true.
You also don't want to like make yourself.
But he wants to make fitness videos. Well, he said, like, I plan to make
Oh no.
That's fine. Right. I plan to make fitness videos so that I could help people, like show them the right everything.
For sure, yeah, totally.
Right. And like, so why don't you do it, man? And then he's just said like, cause yo, I'm too scared to do it. I'm like, what are you scared about? So he knows he's scared, and he's just like, yo, you just need to. And this is what I think what the whole YouTuber thing is. He's like, this is what he said. I believe that a certain person has to be a YouTuber. It's your personality.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm like, so you're saying you don't have that personality? Oh shit. Do you have a gun?
Yeah, just gonna jump off. Hold. I think it's like L1. Hold L1. Yeah, and then just like cool. I'd use that AK. Yep. All right, cool. What are you saying?
Yeah. So he's just afraid to show himself, and I'm like, dude, you're perfectly fine. Just video yourself, man. And
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's literally it.
You know what's interesting? It'll always turn out crappy in the beginning, because before this was Socratic Gamers, this was you playing. You come over, right?
Yeah.
And you just like
coming over, playing, screaming,
and then you say like weird. Yeah, you'd scream at the thing, like, oh, I'll make these like weird sound effects as you're like playing the game. And then just one day I was like, oh, let me just like ask you questions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like in that, you know, but if you focused on the first bit, you'd be like, oh, it sucks. But it's like, no, just make it better then. If it sucks, make it better.
And that's another thing. We actually talked about this in Dawnship, where it's just like focusing on perfection is what will bring you to procrastination.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
just thinking about, oh, you got to be the best. It's like, nah, man.
Because you won't even start.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. That, and it's like, because I have another person in residence who wants to be a YouTuber, but he just wants to make the best videos.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
and
worst.
That's why I'm like, so how many videos do you have out? None.
Yeah.
He hasn't started yet because he's still trying to figure out like, oh man, I gotta be like the top person.
And how can you? I think you gotta get in the car. and how can you even become the best if you haven't even practiced anything?
Exactly.
You know. So like even like with you just bought like some stuff. Hashtag don't bait out your scene. But
Hashtag what?
Don't bait out your scene because you're
Okay.
trying to keep the paper trail. And blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, you upgraded yourself.
Yeah.
Onto you upgraded yourself basically with like equipment and stuff.
Mhm.
And it's like, yeah, but if you hadn't even began in the first, so it's like, oh man, I gotta be the best. I gotta have like six angles, the best audio, this. But it's like, okay, you all have to start off with one camera and one mic, or like one, you know what I mean? And like,
everyone does, like, they disregard the
small stuff.
the small stuff.
Yeah,
the,
for sure.
The first step.
Yeah, exactly.
They think about the big picture.
Yeah, but it's like you will never come out swinging ever.
Right away.
You know, even like I guess it's like so I've said how I want to, like, I would love to write a book one day.
Right.
But it's like I can't write the book without the blogs because how do you practice writing? You're
Right.
not gonna like sit down one day and be like, I'm inspired.
I'm gonna be the
write this.
100% the best writer in the world.
You know what I mean? Like it's gonna suck.
That's not how it works.
Yeah. All right. So transitioning into marketing, like talk about your marketing techniques because they're pretty clever.
Marketing techniques.
Yeah. So the first one was your window.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the first thing was my window, where like I realized that.
Wait, so pause. It's funny that you're like marketing techniques, but it's like we're all marketing.
Yeah.
You just don't know that you're marketing.
Yeah, it's same thing with YouTubing.
Right, yeah, totally.
It's like I'm just making videos.
Exactly, yeah. So.
It's almost just like, what are some clever things to get my? Literally, what I said is like, what are some easy ways to get this publicity?
AKA marketing. Right?
Yeah, which is marketing.
Yeah. So okay, you're saying so.
So the first thing I did was I was in my room, and then I realized like I could see a lot of people. And the first thing was that gave me the idea was when I looked across. There's another residence right across from us.
Okay, smart.
And they're just saying hi. And they had sticky notes that said hi, and I was just like, oh snap. So when so the first thing I did was I just waved hi, and then they responded. I'm like, oh, that's fun, that's cool. So this is actually like working. But then what am I doing right now?
Do one more.
Another one? Okay.
Yeah.
When I realized that like, oh shit, my window is something that people can see me with. So then I was like, okay, what can I do? I decided to put sad turnips on my window.
For sure, yeah.
First it actually was YT, sad turnips. And then the first thing I did was like, or I drew it out first. I was like, I should make it color coded first of all, because like I do that in the videos.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, sad, what is sad? Blue. And turnips, green, plant. Okay. So I put sad turnips. I'm like, okay, that's easier. And then I use the bigger sticky notes so that it can be visible from even down below. And then circle. What am I doing?
You gotta do another resupply.
Where's my bike?
You gotta find it. Oh yeah.
We left the bike.
No, it's right there. Oh yeah, you probably did leave the bike.
No,
it's down the street. See that?
Right there it is.
Yeah. All right, continue. Yeah.
Where am I supposed to head?
Just in that direction.
I don't see the yellow.
What? No, not yellow. You gotta get on your bike first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I put sad turnips on my window, and then
Wait, don't clack. So yeah. Okay, cool. Or just hold it down.
Okay. Yeah. So the first thing was putting sad turnips on a window, and that got me a little bit of publicity. And I realized it started working because people in the comment section were like, "Oh, what a clever way to."
No way.
Yeah, and what made it even better was people from the other residents. Because of Snapchat, I started seeing myself on other people's stories, yo.
No way.
They're like, who the heck put this on their window?
Say word.
Yeah, so free publicity, you know?
See, that's pretty smart, man. I was reading this, it's called biology, but not like biology, like BUY-ology. Biology. Okay. And it was like it was my first one of my first introductions to like psychology and marketing, and they were saying that like everything is kind of like a billboard. You know, so like a T-shirt, you don't realize you're a walking billboard for like Gap. You know, or like your phone, right? With the stickers, put the sticker on the phone. People pull out their phone, they're like, dude, where can I get a sticker?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like they become your walking advertisement.
Right.
You know, so like basically you did that. You're like, okay, there's a window. Why don't I just turn that into my walking advertisement?
And that's when people started putting me on their thing, yo. They're like, who's the man who does? And then what got better was like, people from my residence were like, oh, that's my Dawn. I was gonna get the bike, but
Let's get the bike. Yeah, whatever.
Alright, fine.
All right, okay. Yeah.
they're like, oh, that's my Don, and then that's when it was like, oh, who's that? Arvil. And I'm like, oh shit. And that's when my boss was like, do you have something on your window? That's when
And you're like, uh-oh.
I was like, yeah, and he's like, good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the worst. And you're like,
yeah. He's like, do you have something on your
maybe.
window? Because someone's like, because I started getting like people were talking. Like I got two people on their window putting out we subscribed.
Nice.
Or like
we subscribed. That's
awesome
sick.
channel.
Yeah.
Awesome YT channel. I was like, oh shit.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. The second thing for marketing was it was me and Caitlin were like, yo, every time we post something on YouTube on Instagram, because we're trying to up ourselves on Instagram.
Yeah.
No one really
But
likes
you need
it.
bots though, man. Like the secret behind that is like.
No, I know. I
pay
saw
for
that
bots.
too.
Yeah.
I saw that. Like, pay $50 for this. I'm like,
Yeah, don't do that. Well,
don't need that.
I use it for. It's for businesses. Like if you have like a physical business, then.
Yeah, I assume you
advocate it.
did it for
Companies?
Yeah, for companies.
But I don't like. It's weird when you do it for like yourself because then people can
yeah.
tell. They're like, why are you liking that random?
Exactly.
photo?" Yeah.
But
So-
the way I did it was just like, hey, check out our videos. I just took a screenshot of like our channel with all of the videos
For sure, yeah.
open, clicked all and all of that, and then I posted it, and I noticed it only got like 49 likes. I'm like, oh,
Nice.
okay. And then me and Caitlin put her photo on about like, oh, we got 150 subscribers. Did you see that picture?
yeah, I saw. a photo.
Yeah, where she just made like a little thing, and then she sat in front of the she sat in front of the.
You have to kill all these people, bro.
Oh really?
Yeah. Get ready.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
That's
Continue. Yeah.
How do I get a gun out again?
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we realized that how do we get more likes?
Uh-huh.
And we get more likes whenever we're in the pictures.
Yeah,
Like a
for
person
sure.
is in the picture.
Yeah.
So Caitlin was like, okay. So we tested it out with her account, and she got like 100 something,
No way.
150
Wow.
likes about
Yeah.
getting 150 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay, so people are actually looking at it. So because what I was thinking is if there's not that many likes, that means people are just swiping up. They're just not looking at it.
Right.
But and then I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So then when I got my second camera, I decided to be like, oh, say cheese with the two cameras, and then put hashtag sad turnips, and then
Yeah.
that got more likes. Then I was like, oh, and then I noticed that the subscriber count went up. So I was like,
I find it's usually achievements. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like if you like, so I'll do like a quote of the day or something, but it won't get that much.
Mm-hmm.
But then the people who react to it, they'll comment about it. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people just swipe past it.
Yeah.
You know, but then if it's something cool, like I put like Tara's birthday today, and then people are like liking it hardcore, but it's like, oh, it's an achievement. You know, people feel like, oh, empathically. You know, like I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm like you. You know, I find that like a lot of one of our cousins, she's like friends with a band guy. Like he's getting pretty famous. Junior, hashtag Junior. Shout out, sorry. And then she was saying that like, oh, it's really nice now that he's like talking about his OCD, you know, as like an illness, blah blah blah. Okay. I'm like, yeah, that's just his technique to like market. It's like I'm like one of you guys, like love me because I'm a normal person. But it's like that in itself is a marketing tactic.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't actually trying to tell people like, you know, why make a music then? You should be like championing like anti-OCDness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it seems disingenuous to a marketer, myself, because like I kind of feel like it's a tactic, you know. But it's almost like what you're doing with your thing because it's a tactic too, you know. It's like people, because people like people and stuff.
People like
you know?
people.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, any other tricks?
So well, I mean the upcoming one, right? Oh, why
This
did
guy
you get
sat
in the
back
passenger seat,
That made no
yo?
sense. All right, go ahead.
Oh my
Trying to get
goodness.
in the trunk.
What's going on right now? Whoa, what's going on right now?
Reverse triangle. There it is. Oh, that didn't happen.
Yo, I don't understand.
Okay, deliver it to the business. All right, you have to steal a different card.
Oh.
There you go. All right, continue. Yeah.
Putting that, the upcoming one right now is the sticker idea.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
That's
a
the
genius one
upcoming
too,
one.
because like people love free stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, like if you have like an ad on the sticker,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it'll force people to check things out, you know.
And like it apparently it's Oh, just yesterday,
Uh-huh.
we had a resident who was leaving to go to a Halloween party,
Uh-huh.
and he wasn't from our residence, but he saw me with a camera because I was videoing something because we had an event yesterday about consent. So we
Okay,
just had like
okay.
a consent board. It said consent, and then people are just writing random stuff on it. It's just like that kind of thing. And then I was videoing it because I'm like, all right, let's put this in the video. I was just panning like this, and then
Yeah.
I got pushed like this. I was like, yo, what's up? And then he's just like, are you sad turnips? And I'm like,
Oh, no
no
way.
way.
That's
no way.
sick,
Yeah. He's like, are you sad turnips? I'm like, yeah. He's like, this is such an honor. I'm like, what is going on right now?
But you know what's crazy though? It's like, so I knew for you it would be a lot easier to blow up than if you were in like the real world, because like if you're in, not I don't because you're in the real world, but I mean like you have a microcosm at your hands, right? You have like the university,
Right.
and people are like, they're all trying to like big each other up and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. It's a little more difficult without an automatic network, because you're presented with one. You're presented with an audience all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, take advantage now, so that once you leave university, it's like you'll have that entire following you into the future. You know what I mean? Let's do one more because I like this topic.
All right, cool.
So, all right. So, what I find, so like I thought you were gonna say this, but you didn't end up saying it. But it's network effects is a huge one. So like if you somehow connect, so like what I find is like if you film something for someone else, then they're gonna want to put it up, and then if they put it up or share it, that creates a network effect onto you. It's like dominoes.
Which is also why I believe that how to get big is you just put people on your vlogs, because
Yeah,
people
for
just want to
sure.
see themselves.
Oh,
and people
true, yo. That's pretty sneaky, yo.
people project themselves, like once they're in a video, they'll be like, yo, check me out, I'm in a video.
Wow, you know that in saying that you've just recorded this and that's like your mark, and then you're like, dude, you're just doing that thing that you said.
What?
No, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. People, that is a big thing. That's kind of why Casey. I'm sure that's why Casey blew up too, because like he'd show his fans.
That's the reason why, like every time I see it now, like even Ellen puts all of these famous people. Why do you
for
think
sure,
she's putting
yeah.
people on there?
Of course, yeah, exactly.
That's
Makes
why
you relevant.
whenever like people make videos even on YouTube, they're like, oh, today I hung out with Justin Bieber.
For sure, yeah,
It's
for
clickbait.
sure.
It's like, oh, yeah, I hung out
clickbait,
with
yeah,
them.
true.
I'm just telling people what's up.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
It's clickbait.
But it's not like, it's interesting because like one could see it as like negative or like stepping stones, but it's really not like, it's not really like that. It's like the ones who will rise to the surface will rise to the surface.
Mhm.
It's like I'm like we think of ourselves as like individual units within life, but we're not really built that way. You know what I mean?
Individual units of life? No,
So-
we're all together.
Exactly. So it's like in me putting you on my video, you would have been in my life either way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you would have walked past that person either way, but you put them on the video, just giving them a bit of acknowledgement that they're going to be in the video, and then they will appreciate it by subscribing or liking.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not really a negative thing. Like that's one of the things that people say, like, oh, marketing's so evil, but it's not really.
It's making you all connected.
Yeah. Or actually, let me ask you about this one. So how do you feel about, so this was a big controversy when I was studying in school. And like,
Oh, stop sign. Well, where am I right now?
oh, you gotta go to the, oh,
Yo, that's...
keep going, yeah.
Are you sure? This is an airport.
Yeah, it's in the airport. It's in the very back there.
I feel like I'm gonna get shot, yo.
Yeah, you probably will. Actually, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, go around.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I find that like, no. So the biggest controversy was that they're stealing our data.
What do you mean?
So like, if you know what cookies are?
Yeah, I know what cookies are, but I don't know what they do.
They make you fat.
Oh. I
No,
thought
I'm
you were
kidding. No,
talking
no.
about computer cookies.
Yeah, of course, computer cookies. All right, so computer cookies, they track your history and stuff, right? And in doing that, if you go to something like Amazon, it will show you related ads to like sell you stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that's like a breach of privacy, or do you think that's like a good thing?
The breach of privacy, like whatever you search up, they know.
Yeah, and then they'll target advertising towards you.
I mean, that's the same thing with like the good and bad, right?
For sure, yeah.
It
Okay.
has a positive and negative, but like personally for me, I don't really care.
Exactly. Yeah. So like a lot of people are like, no, I like my privacy, blah blah blah. And
But I mean, like nowadays, especially right now, especially with technology, like what are you really trying to be private? Like you when you post something on Instagram, the world sees it. When you post something on YouTube, the world sees it. When you use your credit card, they see it.
yeah, see that's what I'm
It's
saying.
all
It's
connected
like
already.
it's like you can run from it, or you can just embrace the fact and utilize it to your advantage.
Yeah.
I feel like they say like people who run from it, they have something to hide.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's the truth. Like it could just be like broken down to it could be true, but it could just be broken down to like a genuine fear.
Yeah.
And but
Of being watched all the time. But I mean, yo,
Yeah.
like I know there's another argument with like, yo, even walking on the street, you're not. Like,
Exactly.
They have cameras on you.
Exactly. So what, you're not just gonna go outside? Like,
Yeah.
What's going on? You know what I mean? Just like you to understand it.
Don't be scared of the world, man. It's already there.
Exactly, yo. There's this great conversation between Joe Rogan and Russell Brand, and he was saying like a lot of people will hide away from society, you know, but
Okay.
like the monks in like the mountains and stuff, but they don't realize that society's just going on without you. You're
Yeah.
just like sucking
Yeah.
in, like what are you gonna change,
It's
bro?
like time. It's just moving on, man.
It's just
like,
moving on,
whatever.
yo.
You're gonna die.
Exactly. And like so I feel like that's like with this technology, the only thing that I really like about this technology is there's some things that I search up but I can't find anything for. But then like I'll get an ad on Instagram and I'm like, oh totally, that's exactly what I was looking for.
That's so funny.
You know what I mean? Like do
Yeah.
you find that? Like
Yeah.
like I was looking for these like leather watches
Oh yeah.
in on Amazon
Where
and I
is
couldn't
it, yeah?
find any. And then it was on Instagram. It was like, oh, buy a leather watch strap for your Apple. On here, I was like, thank you.
That's so
I was like
funny.
looking for it, bro.
Yeah. So it's convenience.
Yeah, totally. As long as you understand and respect the rules of the game.
How do I zoom out, yo?
I don't know. Zoom. Gotta go there. Yeah, and then. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There it is.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, that was quite far. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
That was a far. Oh no, you're kind of on the path. It's whatever. Yeah. So you're saying you were finding something?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I found the same thing when I was into like finding my camera,
Yeah.
right? And the Rode mic and everything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. When I searched that up once,
Uh huh.
or just like a casual 10 minutes while like I was on the washroom, taking a shit. When I finished, I was on YouTube. I got an ad for cameras.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. No. All right. Yeah, I totally. I get where you're going with this one, but this will mind blow you. This, I don't know. I was like, how did you guys figure this one out?
Right.
So, okay. So I went to the store, right? I went to the Metro right beside my
Okay.
apartment, and I was like, all right, man, what coffee will I buy? I don't know if this was like actually them tracking me or it's like 2020 hindsight. I made the connection myself. But like, I bought this coffee brand I've never tried before called Lavazza because it was on sale and it tasted amazing. So I made myself a cup. I was like, this is the sickest coffee ever.
Okay.
I literally turned on my YouTube and there's the commercial for Lavazza. I'm like, bro, did you track my
Is this them
credit
telling
card?
you we got you, yo?
Yeah, I don't know. Right? They were laughing in my face, yo. Well, like, how did that work? You know?
Okay, well, there's also the whole idea like you have to remember that it was on sale, right? So
For
maybe
sure,
they've
yeah.
been
That's what I'm
promoting it.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking too. It's like everything's being said at all the times, but it's like your mind's not filtering it out
Right.
because you're not. Like, it's like if you're going to the dentist soon, you're going to see dentist places all over.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But it was just weird timing that I was like, I'd never tried the brand before, and then when I go on it, it was like, oh, I just saw the commercial. Right
And was
now.
that good?
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, shout
kind
out
of-
Lavazza.
Lavazza.
Sponsor me because I love coffee. Drink it every morning. Lots of coffee. Yeah,
Sponsor him so I can just like take some.
That's right. Yeah, coffee. So yeah. So do you? I actually find like that kind of marketing is really good.
Which one?
So like Walmart will do something similar where you know when you check out and they're like, will you give us your postal code?
Yeah.
So the reason behind that is they track what people buy within specific postal codes. So if you go from one Walmart to another Walmart, it's going to have different things.
Yeah.
And the reason why it has different things is because it's trying to.
Demographics different.
Yeah, the demographics different. So if I didn't give them
this
my
the
postal
right-
code, yeah, that's the one.
Are you sure?
Maybe not. Actually, it could not be.
I think it's this,
that
yo.
one.
It's this bike.
Oh, could be that bike.
It's the bike. See
Oh,
this?
okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Okay. So yeah, if I hadn't given them my postal code, I would have not had. So like, there's carrot juice, right? I drink
We're
carrot
just
juice.
going, yo.
Like the back alley.
Should I go that way?
Yeah, just follow it. Whatever. If anyone's ever played GTA, we're following the
The map.
map right now.
The map, the highlighted yellow that's telling me where to go. I'm like, why did Dearth pass?
Right.
Whatever.
Probably faster.
Whatever.
So like, I drink carrot juice, right? And like,
Really?
Yeah.
Carrot
So
juice.
like, if I don't, so I find that like I actually have to travel to like 3 different Walmarts to find the carrot juice. And like I'm in Morningside, there's no carrot juice. I'm like, oh, probably because like nobody in this area drinks it, so I have to go find a place where it will sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's better for Walmart to find out this. So like it's a two-way street, right? Walmart gets to lower its costs by figuring out where it needs to ship things, so it's not wasting anything. And 2, I get better things served to me in my area if I buy it within that area.
Yeah. So you're embracing it.
For sure. I really don't see a problem with marketing. Yeah. So what do you think about anti-privacy?
What do you mean anti-privacy?
I don't know. I was just trying to throw out a topic there.
Yeah, I thought we already discussed this like just now. Like,
I was gonna say Trump, but I was like, that's my like default.
Trump?
Yeah.
Oh man, I hear a lot about this guy.
Actually, let's not talk about him because like there's a big chance of like
Yeah.
retaliation.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fair. Trump.
Could you imagine like being so like there's no prerequisite to being a
president?
Or no, there's a huge prerequisite to being president. I mean, like, there's no prerequisite to being an adult, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you're just gonna grow up regardless, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, but knowing this, like, I just sound like airy-fairy, but it's totally not. Your consciousness does not change. Consciousness is basically awareness.
The way you think will not change.
Exactly.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, the way you think's not gonna change. You're still gonna think through innocence, whatever. You may become jaded, but that's just gonna like alter it. But you're gonna feel the same way. You're gonna feel like the sense of like I'm the only one in this world, right?
And it could sound airy-fairy, but in school we call that habitus.
Ooh, interesting. Okay,
habitus
thank
is
you.
another word. Habitus is basically you saying conscious. It's basically
Is it pronounced habitus?
Habitus, yeah.
Or is it habitus?
Habitus is what I keep hearing.
Okay, from the prof.
From prof.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so habitus from our prof is just something like
how do you spell that?
Habitus. It could be habitus.
Habitus, bro.
But they say habitus. But I think it's because a French guy developed it.
Oh, like mais oui. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Pretty sure habitus.
And that's
habitus
how I used to say it.
Freaking fake, yo. Habitus. Whatever. Yeah. Sorry.
Habitus is just telling you like the way you were raised. What was ever around you, your influences, that's how you're going to that dictates the rest of your
that's like behavioralism.
Yeah, or your consciousness. That's how your consciousness develops.
Oh, it's how it develops. Yeah. So like
through habitus.
Right. But at the center of it, you're still conscious. So consciousness is the ability to become conscious of something, right? You're just aware of something, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Habitus is more of like this is a subconscious.
Yeah. Like why you make your decisions, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. But like, so the consciousness will stay the same, right? So like, I can become conscious of something. I know it hurts your back just sitting for so long. I sit all day, and it's like,
If you heard that was a shout out to my back.
Yeah, crack.
Air bubbles, yeah.
Now. So that being said, it's like, could you imagine being somebody in a position of power, like not saying Trump, but like somebody like Trump, and it's like you're just getting all this like hate, texts and like what's that got to do to your consciousness, right?
100%.
You know, you're like, so right now you're getting like, oh man, you're like the Saturnus guy, that's awesome. What if it like totally changed? Like, I freaking hate you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh god.
Well, I haven't had that yet, but I mean, there was that one guy.
Oh, Mr. Go on a dislike spree? Or no,
I don't know who disliked it.
Oh, okay.
But they went on all my videos and just disliked it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, how'd that make you feel?
I mean,
did it make your self-worth feel lower?
No, whoa.
Did you?
100%. Like, at first, because it was like, I remember hearing a lot of YouTubers before when I didn't make YouTube.
Yeah.
When they were like, "Oh man, I hate it when people dislike it because it's my hard work and stuff."
Yeah.
But I'm like, "Yo, but that's gonna happen." So
for sure. Actually, it's funny you're talking about this. Like, I got this pro tip from Joe Rogan. He's like, as soon as I get a hater, I just block and delete them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I just do that in my life now. You know what I mean?
Like, me too. Ever since you told me that, yo.
Yeah. You don't need that, right? It's like,
I don't need it.
Nah, yo. Like, the world's big, yo. Go find somebody else to pick on. You know what I mean? And like, but it's only a problem when like you're connected through a network. So like sometimes I'll get like a hater who I know through another person, and it's like you just want to delete them because you're like, all right, man. But like what I'll do is I'll give them a thumbs up or like their post when they hate. But it's like, I want to just block and delete them. But sometimes you can't, man. That's the problem with like living in a society that's like connected.
Oh, and this is what you're talking about, like the privacy thing. You can't get away from it now.
Kind of. I really just brought up privacy because I was trying to fill in another topic during
Okay.
that.
Was that filled?
Pause.
Was it
It
filled?
was
to-
filled. That was actually quite good.
Okay, good.
So we are now going to end the podcast as I must head back to my old stomping grounds.
And I have to go back to York University.
Yeah. So subscribe to Sad Turnips on YouTube. They actually have a URL.
Yeah, we have a URL at youtube.com/sadturnips.
And check out this podcast on iTunes. Oh, so if you're listening to this, don't just listen to it. Like and rate it, please. Well, no, please. You don't have to do anything. I don't care what you do. But like, if you would like to spread a bit of positivity, like and rate it because you need like ranks to go up in iTunes.
So
or
if you
something.
like what we're saying and you want to support, this is how you support the most maximum way.
Well, or you can just give us money through Patreon.
That's another one.
Yeah, but that's cash monies. This one will take like 2 seconds every day. Although time is money, so it's up to you. I don't really care, but I do care. No, I really don't care actually.
#Socratic Gamers.
All right, peace out.
Peace.